I'm Jonah Potts, and I'm here to interview Miss Lisa Colburn on a review of Skyrim.
Hi, Lisa.
So, Lisa, what can you tell me about Skyrim?
It is a massive RPG game. It's extremely interactive, more so than any other game that I've played. And it is the fifth in the Elder Scrolls series.
What type of characters can you play?
You have the choice of your race, and you can change up your facial features, you can change the weight of your character, obviously if you want to be male or female, if you want scars on your face or war paint, you can change your hair, your bone structure. It goes into a lot of detail as to exactly what you want your character to look like.
So one thing I've noticed on many RPGs is that there's always like a good and a bad. Like you're either the good guy or the bad guy. Is this one of the same type of RPGs, or is there really more of like an in-depth type of story?
In Skyrim, you can choose to either be good or evil in several different ways. You can choose to join what's called the Dark Brotherhood, which is an assassin-based guild. So you basically get contracts and go out and get to kill people, and as long as you don't get caught, you're fine. You can also choose to slaughter everyone in the town if you want to. You'll be attacked by the guards, but if you're really high level, they're not that hard to kill. Or you can go with the main quest, where you either choose to be a part of the Empire for the main war, or a part of the Stormcloaks. And either one, I mean, they both have reasoning behind why they're in the war. You just have to choose what's best for you, or which one you would rather join. With the Stormcloaks, they are Nords that believe they are the ultimate race. Everyone else is a lesser being. With the Empire, you are attacking the Stormcloaks, so you choose whichever one you want to do.
Now, something a lot of players of multiplayer games will comment on is that they can really lose themselves in the game. That they tend to lose track of time, give up on their social lives in certain situations. Is Skyrim something similar, even though it's a one-player game only?
Absolutely. It is, like I said, a very interactive world, more so than any other game that I've played. So you can choose to wander off and go harvest plants, and then build up your alchemy skill with that. You can choose to go do quests. You can choose to go and hunt rabbits, foxes, elk for hours upon hours. And because it is such an interactive world and there's so much to do and so much to discover, time does get away from you after a while. So I can definitely say I've lost some hours. Not necessarily lost friends, but I've lost some hours playing Skyrim.
What can you tell me about the main objectives of the game and the culture of it?
The main quest is that you find out that you're the Dragonborn, which means that you can speak in the dragon's tongue, called the Thu'um. So you learn shouts or Thu'ums along the way, and you can use them against the dragons when you're trying to fight them. The Dragonborn is said to be the hero of Skyrim because when the dragons come back, you can actually defeat them and take their souls. That way they don't come back from the dead again. With the main quest, your main goal is to defeat a dragon called Alduin, who is very, very difficult to beat, and there's a process that you have to go through. There's several quests that you have to go through in order to get to Alduin in the first place, and in order to figure out how to defeat him. There's also, like I said, the miscellaneous quests, or the guilds if you want to join them, but the main quest is the Dragonborn quest.
Now, where would you compare this on certain games you've played before, like favorites-wise?
Right now, obviously, Skyrim is my game of choice. When I come home, I want to play Skyrim. I enjoyed the other Elder Scroll games, but Skyrim is so much more detailed that there's always something to do. In the other RPG games that I've played, it gets frustrating because the games are not as interactive. So once you play Skyrim, you get spoiled, and you don't want to go back and play another game because you know, okay, well, I can't interact with the world like I can with Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little spoiled, and it's the one game that I always like playing.
I see. Now, previously, before you mentioned shouting, can you give some examples?
I can actually show you some of the things that I've been talking about throughout this interview.
At this time, we'd like to thank Lisa for being here with us on this review of Skyrim.
No problem. I like playing the game, so